So you've been using the sniper like a gun. Quick scoping, hard scoping, whatever. That's wrong. Well, it just isn't using its full capabilities, because this gun ain't just a gun, it's a tool. Combine this thing with some builds and it's unstoppable. Let me show you some acoustic things you can do with this. Tip number 1, the U-ramp. If you're inside of a box and you place down this little structure here, the U-ramp, looks like this, then you can have the most OP sniping perch. So as you can see, I'm sure you guys have noticed this before, but with the U-ramp, it has a really weird hitbox. So if I swing right here, which is clearly air, it will still hit the stair. I can go a little further, and it still breaks it. It's the same thing with bullets. If you shoot right here, it's clearly air, it will still hit the stair. And that goes the same for enemy opponents. So here's an in-game example. If I have the enemy aim straight at my head and shoot, it will hit the U-stair because the hitbox is so big. Again, this is the enemy's point of view, aiming straight at my head, and I am standing close enough so bullet drop isn't a big deal. If you aim straight at his head, it will hit the hitbox of the U-ramp. Again, here is inside the box and then outside. And of course you can edit the wall so it's more looking like this. And this is a perfect way to get surge tags because you can peek out with full visibility and not be worried about getting sniped. Of course the hitbox doesn't go that far, it's just a little bit to the side of the U-ramp. So don't peek out too far. Like if I'm right here, I can just shoot perfectly fine and I won't be hitting the stair, but of course that means the enemy will then be able to hit you. So don't peek out that far, just a little bit, and you'll be safe. Another thing you can do with the sniper, which is really strong, is breach boxes almost instantly. The sniper does 105 damage to a wall, at least the blue one. So if you shoot that, you can then SMG straight in. You can breach before they even notice. This is really strong, especially when you pair it with the burst SMG. It'll literally just take 2 clicks to get inside of the box. But it's even better if they just edit a wall. So when you place a fresh wall down, it has about 90 health to start with. But if you edit and reset, it goes all the way down to around 50. Meaning it is well within one-shot range of the sniper for a long time. Edit, reset, you can instantly breach into someone's box. Jesus. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's try that again. This is why I hate how these weapons aren't in creative yet, because you have to go into a real game and then you get pushed. As I was saying, if you reset a wall like this, you can instantly breach it and get inside. Same with the metal. And this is perfect, it applies with every building piece. I really love to do it on cones. A lot of people do this in competitive actually. They'll have this floor edited like this and the cone like this so they can edit and look out. And a lot of people, if they'll go for a shot, they'll edit their cone, reset it. And then that is the perfect time for you to just come up above them, breach straight into their box. It's even better because, again, a lot of people in competitive will sit in a cone like this and they won't even be in their box. They'll be completely exposed if you break the cone. So if they do some sort of edit and reset, you're gonna be able to one-shot it with your sniper rifle. This is an example of when I did that actually in a game. You tag up the wall with your SMG and then shoot through with your sniper and surprise them. He just had no time to react. Which, speaking of which, another sniper trick to look for is, let's see how far that is. If you ping, you can see just how far that is. It's about 200 meters, which actually lines up perfectly on your sight. Those lines in your reticle equates to 100 meters each. So this guy, he's about 200 meters away, so he'll be just a little bit further down than that second mark. And let's see. Yeah, the bullet flare was right on that second mark, and you can just use that to see how far people are when you're sniping them. And another trick you can do, which a lot of people surprisingly don't know this late into the game, is using these cracks as line of sight when you're sniping. So say I want to look over at that church over there, I have a perfect line of sight, I can uncrouch and I have a perfect shot, recrouch and I'm safe again. This works really well with the wooden walls. It's a bit harder with the brick walls since, you have a little bit of cracks, but it's not these, up and down big vertical ones. So they really have to be in sort of this area for it to work. Of course, you can kind of pickaxe the wall and get these ghost bricks that you can look through, so that works really well when sniping. But obviously it doesn't break as close to the top where your line of sight's gonna be when you're uncrouching. Same thing with metal. You know, this place is fully just, you know, metaled off. So it's kind of hard, but again, if you hit the wall a little bit, you will have these ghost panels that you can see through. But I think the wood walls work the best because you'd have these whole vertical lines of sight. And even better, if you get the ghost figures with the wood, you can see so far and it's perfect. The only thing to be worried about is if someone does see you kind of aiming in, they can instantly shoot this wall out and you're going to be pretty exposed. So make sure you're aware of that. But other than that, these wooden walls are perfect for peeking and landing amazing snipes. And another thing I love to do when going for storm surge tags is to actually just use a door edit. It's a perfect right hand peek. It obviously covers your left side. This is where this whole wall is, but it also covers your right angles because this door is sticking out into the open, covering you from anyone that might be to that side. So you're literally just looking at who's in front of you and you're completely protected. There's so many other door edit tricks you can use, and I've actually linked a video right here. There's probably about 5 or 6 incredible tricks with the door, because nobody even uses the door, so you're missing out on so many fun edits that people won't expect. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm signing.